Namaste. Good morning, it's Leanne Peters here from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube, and I'm here to share some guidance for Saturday and Sunday. That's Saturday the 19th and Sunday the 20th of January. So good morning, I trust that you're feeling good. I'm coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. It is Saturday the 19th here right now at 8:52 a.m. Hi Tabitha, lovely to see you. So I trust that you're feeling good and things are flowing well for you and you're having a great week. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Now, if you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my Speed of Light Oracle cards combined with my new Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. They've been joined together to create a 110 card deck, which is really fun to use. So I'm going to be using this combined deck to find the best card for Saturday, the best card for Sunday, and the best card for the theme for Saturday and Sunday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates at the time, and let the rest go. If you come back and connect with this again, let's say over the weekend, you might find that you receive or find that something different or something you didn't notice before stands out. So whatever you need at the time you connect, you can trust that you will receive the guidance, you will hear it, you will feel it. So just work with that information to help support you throughout your weekend and throughout your life. I really would love to think that I could share and am sharing tools that are not just helpful for Saturday and Sunday, but things that you can think about implementing to help improve your life every day. I would like to think that some of the guidance and some of the things shared can help you more permanently. So how to work that out for yourself is just to work with the things that you're curious about, the things that resonate with you, and see how you can bring them into your life in your own way. So let's get started. I'm looking for the best card now for Saturday, the 19th of January. If it's not quite Saturday for you yet, just think of this as guidance in advance. I didn't make it in for Friday's guidance, so I can't point you back there, but I do trust you had or are having a wonderful Friday. So if it's Saturday though, that's what we're looking for now, Saturday the 19th of January. And I'm just shuffling till I feel I need to stop. Oh, we've got dodgy audio, have we, Kari? Trust it comes back or sorts itself out. So let's grab the best card for Saturday the 19th of January, and we'll go with this card. It's a Speed of Light Oracle card, and it's this. Oh. Don't mind me. Oh, it's the Jellyfish, card 55. It says vulnerable, flow, sensitive, and protection. This is an interesting energy to come up for Saturday. I'm feeling, and I wrote about it a little bit when I took the sunrise photo this morning. There's a sort of feeling, how can I describe it, of sitting back in the energy a little bit, maybe feeling a little bit lacking in enthusiasm and motivation like we had been feeling all month or for a lot of the month. So there's a feeling of things sort of slipping back a little bit. So we've really been encouraged, what I've been feeling this morning on Saturday, is to keep persisting and keep motivating ourselves. Now the Jellyfish reminds us to go with the flow. It talks about that we may feel a bit vulnerable, a bit sensitive, and maybe a bit oversensitive, a bit fragile, a bit raw on Saturday. And that's not a bad thing. We are sensitive beings. So it's okay that we feel fragile and raw and vulnerable sometimes. It's part of who we are. So let's honour the vulnerability that we're moving into, and allow it to carry us through this time period. So we might travel through the vulnerability, this vulnerable phase, this fragile phase, feeling a little bit on guard. We may be feeling a bit lacking in motivation that we had been feeling, and it's okay. Let's try not to compare how we were feeling last week to how we feel today, or how we felt 5 years ago to how we feel today. Let's honour fully how we feel now in this moment, and let's flow with it and move with it and allow it to carry us through these ocean currents that we're moving through in our life. If you're feeling a bit unsafe, or if you're feeling a bit vulnerable or exposed at this time, then that would be time to put on your protective talisman, to affirm your protection and your safety, and to maybe the affirming your protection and safety is important. Like telling yourself, I'm safe, I'm protected. It is safe for me here. So we may feel a little bit repelled, if that's a good word to use, a bit repelled by our space at the moment. It's got a little bit hard feeling to describe. You might be able to feel it a bit like trying to join two magnets that don't go together, sort of a repelling sort of feeling. So we might feel it a bit isolated, a bit on our own. And we may have a lot to process. There may be stuff that we've been going through lately, or news that we've received that we're trying to process. So we may feel a bit kind of repelled by our space or people around us at the moment, so that we can honour our own position within, so that we can process and digest the information that we've been given. So we can work out a plan, what we're going to do with it. But we might be not quite at that stage yet. We might just be feeling the rawness and the vulnerability of it. So let's ride the wave of sensitivity that we might feel on Saturday. So going with that flow is important. By what I love to say and what I love to implement for myself is feeling my way forward. So how can you feel your way through this? By honouring your feelings and let the feeling carry you through. And let's try not to be afraid of how we feel. Let's try not to resist it or push it aside, but honour it in its fullness, deal with it and let it move to the next feeling. Because our feelings just move. They want us to move into the next feeling. The more we try and push it aside and hold it back or resist it, the more we hold ourselves in the feeling. As crazy as it might sound, it's the way it seems to happen. So let's flow with it as best as we can. So I trust that makes sense for your Saturday. Now let's look for the best card for Sunday, the 20th of January. So Sunday the 20th, let's see. Oh, it's freezing. I'm sorry. It's strange that it happens sometimes, when sometimes it's perfectly fine, and it's certainly not on my connection. So I trust this will come through okay in the recording, if you can hear me okay. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. Let's find the best card for Sunday, the 20th of January. And we'll go with this card here. It's an Animal Kingdom. And it's this card. It's a featured card. It's the seasonal cycle. So it prompts us to pull the third card from the top to go with it, which is this, the Sea Eagle. Okay, this is interesting. So this has come up for Sunday. That's a featured card, so 2 cards. We're going to look at them separately, and then we're going to look at their relationship together. So we have Seasonal Cycle, card 54. It talks about 3 months. Has it frozen? I just trust the recording's okay. If not, I'll just type up this stuff on my Facebook page if you can hear me okay. Anyway, this is Seasonal Cycle. It talks about 3 months. So it talks about from now to the next 3 months. So we're looking at all of January, all of February, all of March. So into April. into March, into April, is this time period. So the 3 months is going to be really important for us to follow the message of the Sea Eagle, which is card 29. It says reconnection. This card, when I drew it, I knew it was talking, well, for the most part, about our spiritual reconnections. And maybe some of us have been starting to implement more of our spiritual interests, our spiritual, our spiritual activities and spiritual devotions, the things that interest us on a spiritual level, our spiritual commitments to our reconnecting with our spiritual side. A lot of us have been kind of dabbling in that over the last couple of months, and we've really been encouraged on Sunday to consider how we can set maybe a 3-month plan or something over a 3-month period of honouring that spiritual reconnection. Now, on another level, this is talking about reconnection in general on Sunday. So reconnecting not only with our spiritual selves, our spirituality, but reconnecting with ourselves, reconnecting with our life, reconnecting with our loved ones, reconnecting with people around us that we may have been feeling distant from, reconnecting with our purpose, our passions, reconnecting with the things that are important to us in our life. So on Sunday, it seems to be important for us to consider how can we reconnect, and how can we reconnect over, a few month period, something that we don't just feel a connection on Sunday and just let it fade on Monday. It's something that we can continue to develop and embody and deepen over the next few months. So that's the Sea Eagle. If you have an important or a strong connection with the eagle personally, then that's a personal message for you as well, confirmation if you like. So the Sea Eagle, reconnection. Let's reconnect with what's important to us, and at the very least, reconnect in with our life. So how can we do that? Where are we feeling lacking in our life? So thank you. Now I'm looking for the best card for the weekend, the theme. So the theme card will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Saturday and Sunday. So let's see what the bigger picture is. If you can hear a cat purring, she's purring just here to the side, laying down and purring quite loudly. Just quite cute. She just thinks I'm talking to her, I'm pretty sure. So the theme card is this. It's a Speed of Light Oracle, and it's this card. Oh, okay. This is Purification, card 8. It says cleanse, detoxification, and toxins. So this talks about it being a great weekend to purge, clear, cleanse, purify, release, surrender, let go over the weekend. So there feels to be a sense of toxins have been building up. Maybe negativity has been accumulating, toxins building up, old things, old parts of our life, things that are prompting to be changed or improved, maybe being loud right now. So we're being encouraged this weekend to really dedicate some time to our cleansing and purging. So we can cleanse on a physical level, looking at clearing out clutter in our life, cleansing our physical body by soaking in the bath, having a hot shower and imagining the water washing over us and clearing away all our physical stuff that we've been holding on to. Maybe if we're dealing with physical health issues at this time, lots of water to help flush out our system. Maybe some lemon water or some other something to help us detox throughout our physical body. Perhaps for you, this cleansing is on a mental level, clearing out your negative thinking, your unwanted, unnecessary thoughts, your thoughts connecting with fear or resistance, and thinking about shifting or clearing out your mental clutter. Maybe it's more emotional for you. Maybe it's about clearing out your emotional burdens, your emotional baggage, And emotionally, I find it great to work with the water element to help clear out my emotions. Sometimes putting on my, we have sometimes, or I do anyway, have a couple of movies that if I'm feeling like I want a good cry, I'll put one of those movies on. So some of us may feel a bit awash with emotion and we just want to get it cleared and shifted. So let's let our emotions cleanse, our mind cleanse, our physicality, our physical life cleanse and clear out. It's important to do because it helps keep the energy moving. It helps get the old out, the expired out, the toxins out, so that we can create space for the new that wants to come in. So we don't need to focus and worry about what the new is. It's just if we're feeling inspired to cleanse and clear and let go and shift and purge, then we can trust that and honour that space and trust it's moving us where we need to be in our life. So cleansing, purification, detoxing are important for the weekend for some of us. So I trust that makes sense for you. That's our guidance for the weekend. I trust it came through loud and clear. And I trust the replay at the very least is loud and clear. So thanks for joining me today. I've used my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. You can learn more about both or either of these decks on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. So thank you so much. We have tomorrow we've got a few different healing events now. So we've got our private, it's a new private healing event for some of our patrons. Is happening tomorrow. So the patrons that pledge at the $50 a month level or higher, I'll be connecting with you tomorrow for our private healing event. And that means that we've got a private Facebook page, a private Facebook group rather, and I'll be live streaming our private healing event there and connecting with each person for 5 or 10 minutes or so to bring through some healing energy for them. So I look forward to connecting with you if you're one of those. If you want to be involved, it's not too late if you join up in the next few hours. So have a look on my Patreon page if you're inspired to connect in that way. And that's not the only thing you get for that pledge level too. There's lots of other things. So just have a look if you're inspired to, please. There's new pendants on my website. Not this one. This is my personal one. New pendants, new earrings. These are my personal ones too. The ceramic ones that I made. There are some like this on the website. So please have a look if you're inspired to. And if you want to learn more about me and the work that I do, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. So thanks so much for connecting today. Have a fantastic weekend and I'll connect with you again soon. So thank you and sending you lots of love from my heart.